Alright, let's duel Simon again. Why don't we? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me move my avatar so you guys can read. Y'all can read, right? Alright, anyway. We got a Spear Dragon, a Call of the Haunted. Definitely want that. And we got a Royal Decree. Cool, cool. Dark Dust Spirit. Let's go ahead and summon Spear Dragon. And we're going to attempt an attack. And to my surprise, the attack actually went through. Who would have guessed? Got a Mystic Tomato. Not cool, not cool. But I'll deal with it. No, nothing can really defend me against that. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, we got the Spear Dragon. Nothing we can do currently. We're gonna take 1900 damage, which is a lot of piercing damage to take. Konami, why have you done this to me? Why have you forsaken me? Alright, Time Seal. That's a good card. That's a good trick. Alright, let's go ahead and call the Haunted to bring out my monster. Alright, we'll go ahead and put Spear Dragon in attack mode. I'm thinking about using Dark Dust Spirit and using Spirit Energy Saddle Machine, but then we would have to discard Premature Burial, which wouldn't be great. So we'll just keep what we got. Why don't we? We'll let him take 1900 damage now. You can know how it feels. Chew 5 gum. Alright, about to stimulate his senses with another dual loss. Alright, Slate Warrior. That really is your name. Alright, gonna activate Time Seal. So he has to skip his next draw phase. Okay, rude. Okay then. Allow me to fill you in. Got some options. I'm thinking about doing Dark Dust Spirit just so that we could destroy this without having to attack into it. And then we could do Vorse Raider. And we wouldn't have anything. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Thing about discarding Vorse Raider with that one card's effect. And I was expecting that. Why we didn't activate it yet, because he could have chained to our activation and then gotten his effect off. Just a little bit of dual strategy for you. Okay, and then let's tribute summon. And we got the Dark Dust Spirit, which is such a cool looking card. It's like a cryptid. I don't know the lore behind it, but I just think it's cool that any monster that, you know, sees it dies. Because any monster that's face up gets destroyed, you know. Now, I don't really want to leave my field like wide open, but I also would like to be able to use Vorse Raider, you know. Yeah, because without Vorse Raider, then I wouldn't have a next turn, you know. You know. Alright, Mystic Tomato. That definitely helped even the odds a bit. Let's summon Vorse Raider in attack mode. And we'll go into the battle phase, why don't we? Alright, attack. Mystic Tomato brings out right arm of the Forbidden One. You probably shouldn't have done that. But who am I to judge the AI? I'm sure they had a plan in mind. Pot of Greed. And then he's got a Slate Warrior. Yeah, you're not gonna attack. You're not that guy, bro. You're not him. But I could snatch and steal the Slate Warrior and go in for an all-out attack. I was considering just using Dark Dust Spirit, but you know, probably won't worry about it. Alright, let's grab Slate Warrior. I wish I had a way to get my Spear Dragon back at this point. But it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a victory. Alright, let's do a big old attack, why don't we? Backup soldier. It's negated, bro. It doesn't work that way. Alright, we win. Victory. Alright, which pack should we get? I don't know, to be honest. Let's, I guess, just grab another pack of this. Why don't we? Michizuri. We got Cold Wave, Skull Invitation, and 4-star Ladybug. The only cards that are really that interesting, but I mean, we did get an insect card. You'll want to make an insect deck at some point. Just, you know, it takes a very, very long time. Let's do one more duel against our boy Simone. Or however you pronounce his name. Who knows? Okay, that's quite the field you got there. Alright, we got a Regeki, Mirror Force, Call of the Haunted, Ushi no Tori, Dark Hole, and the Forceful Sentry. Let's use that. Oh, he's got a chain. Jar of Greed. Okay, that gives me even more options. Oh no. Monster Reborn, Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, Premature Burial. Oh my god. You can't be serious. Alright, let's get rid of that Pot of Greed. Wow. That's a little silly if I do say so. Regeki, let's maybe not activate that right now. Let's summon Ushi no Tori. Which I don't know what it means. Negate attack, darn. He didn't even let me destroy your freaking Sangan. Guess he knows it is his like only line of defense, so what else is he gonna do? What else? Okay, we could Mirror Force right now. I think I might do it out of pure pettiness. Judge me if you must, but... Okay, he's got a Monster Reborn. He's bringing back Sangan. Probably gonna summon his Mystic Tomato, wouldn't he? Dark Hole. Okay. Such a weird turn of events, but guess that's a way to clear the clear out your deck. I don't know. I just work here. Alright, I'm going to just not be. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to Dark Hole and summon Fushi no Tori. Okay, let's attack. Gained a little bit of nice life points. A pot agreed. Yikes. Alright, which of the Black Forest? Darn. Dang, Black Forest ham done got me. Alright, we got a Vorse Raider, that's pretty nice. I might just Rikeki just to clear the field, because he's gonna, you know, go +1 anyway, so... Or break even, I guess, depending on how you count it. Summon our Vorse Raider, so that we can actually deal some battle damage. And we will complete our turn. To completion. Okay, Opticlops. Let's go ahead and summon it. It would be fun if we could run like a nurse burn deck or something. I wanna run that at some point. Would be fun if we could get the cards for it. I think I have at least one copy of the Dark Lord nurse. Alright, got 3,000 life points left. What you gonna do, Simon? From Alvin and the Chickmunks. I might just use that as the picture for the thumbnail if I can't find a good picture of him. Ouch. How rude. Okay, let's just, if we, well, we would have to crash, that wouldn't work. Let's Feather Duster. And it's probably a Jar Breed, right? Yep. Man, why do I even worry about trying to destroy his back row? Most of the time, it's just a Jar Breed. But let's go ahead and Dark Dust Spirit. Tribute that. And it's gonna destroy all other face-up monsters. And I think it's safe for me to go ahead and call the Haunted. And we'll be able to end this duel in style. Let's bring out Vorse Raider. Let him put in some work with his... I don't even know what you would classify that weapon as. Albert? A glaive? A Nerf gun? I don't know. Alright, we win. Victory. Okay, alright. Let's get some of this. And we didn't get anything that cool, but Key Mace is kind of a very classic card. It was in those Yu-Gi-Oh episodes where they're like trapped inside of that virtual reality game. It kind of is like the Navi of that game. It like leads them in the right direction. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, because I enjoyed, you know, playing these duels for you. If you did enjoy, maybe hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all again next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye.